Hello, everybody, and good morning. Welcome back to our daily webinar at 11 a.m. For those in Singapore, welcome back from your long weekend. Hope you guys enjoyed. For those overseas, we just celebrated our National Day, so we had a holiday yesterday. So, yep, welcome to our webinar. Just gonna launch a quick poll as usual. Okay, if this is your first time here, while I do some brief introduction on what we do here on a daily basis. Okay, so today, Tuesday, we are going to go through Euro. Okay, we did Australian and Kiwi dollar yesterday. So for each day, we run through a specific currency pair. Okay, tomorrow we have pound, Thursday we have yen and gold, and Friday we have the US CAD. Okay, Jin will be talking about Euro today, and he will take us through different time frames. Hence, this session is going to be very beneficial to both longer term and short term investors and traders. He will be going through what could move prices, some possible trade ideas, and also highlighting some potential targets and risks. However, just a disclaimer that the information shared during our sessions are not intended to be a direct trade recommendation, but solely the opinions and views of Jin. So please remember to do your analysis before entering any trades. A short introduction about myself. I'm Jonathan, your host for today. I have known Jin for about 5 years, first as a student like many of you here, and then a trader and coach, now a business partner as well. We run LCMS Traders, okay, which is our academy where we train people to be profitable trading Forex. Okay, and also Forex Briefcase, which is our managed account service where Jin trades an AUM of over 9 million USD on a daily basis. Apart from that, he has also been invited to speak on many stages globally, and I'm sure one of the reasons why you might be here is because you have seen him at these events. He has also been on national radio, so sometimes you can tune in to see what he has to say about the current market conditions. So thank you for filling in the poll. Welcome to the new members. Just going to put up one more poll here, okay, to see where you guys are coming from. Okay, so yep, I just put the poll up. Appreciate if you guys can fill that in. In the meantime, I will hand the time over to Jin to go over Euro with us today.
Good morning, everyone. I just saw someone reach over Lewis's head. He had to duck a bit. That was quite a funny sight there. So today we're going to be doing Euro. All right. So quite a short and sharp session today. Talking about the Euro. We're looking at the Euro Pound as well. Maybe doing a quick recap on a few currencies on the Aussie and the Kiwi. If you have any questions, please put it in the Zoom chat right here. We are also live on Facebook, Forex Trading Asia. So if you get the chance, jump onto Forex Trading Asia, click share, click like, help us share this call. We do this daily, free. We are almost, I was just counting just there, we are almost approaching our 100th currency call session already. So on the 100th one, make sure you turn up for the 100th. I'm not going to tell you which one is the 100th session, but on the 100th session, there's going to be something special that we'll be doing. Make sure you turn up for that. And the only way you'll know which one is the 100th one is either you go and count it or you turn up for every session and I'll tell you when it is the 100th. Okay, so with that said, let's look at some stuff such as Forex Factory here. Today's news, we're talking about the Euro and the Euro Pound in particular. Today's news, not much in terms of the Euro. We have some Pound employment numbers coming out at 2 p.m. today. Claimant count numbers, was minus 28K, looking at 9.7K. Average hourly earnings looking to drop, unemployment rate looking to increase slightly. So we could see some impact on the pound here. You know, a bit of a mixed bag. So I do think that we could see some movements there. Not much on the euro economic sentiment. German economic sentiment looking at some decrease. So a little bit of weakness possibly coming at 5 p.m. on the euro. And US news, nothing super impactful at this point. On Wednesday, we spoke about the New Zealand already. Go watch yesterday's video if you haven't checked it out yet. That's about the New Zealand dollar. US CPI coming out tomorrow night. So we are looking at some relatively bad news or quiet news coming from the US. You know, CPI looking to go from 0.6 to 0.3. So it might be a slight decrease. And then Aussie, we spoke about that yesterday. Reserve Bank, we spoke about it yesterday. Euro, nothing much. Some GDP numbers coming out, no change. And then retail sales number coming from the US. Look at that, going possibly from 7.3 to 1.3% on the core retail sales. The retail sales number going from 7.5 to 1.9%. So with all that said, you know, I said that yesterday already. I'm still looking at it right now, where I'm anticipating some weakness, continued weakness in the US dollar. With that bias in mind, we're going to start looking at what that could translate in the charts. Okay, but before I jump into that, I know Serin's on the call right now. You know, Serin has always been jumping, especially onto the Euro US dollar trades. So she is now third place. So I just wanted to do a big shout out, Serin. I hope you win this month's competition. You're third place right now. You know, that next jump is quite close. So, you know, you're even looking at second place on the ROI winner here. So this competition is something that we run every month. There's a $2,000 cash prize. I'll just show you that. There's a $2,000 cash prize for the top winner. You know, you can withdraw that. I hope that if any of you who are not already in the competition, make sure, you know, the guys will put in a link and make sure you click join, start an account and join with that competition. Okay. That's available to LCMS Traders Club members. If you are on Facebook, search for us, LCMS Traders Club. Click join. What we are doing here in LCMS Traders Club, we have all the signals with all the analysis. You know, this was the most recent one yesterday. We sent out Euro Pound, sell all the stop loss, take profit levels. We give you the analysis behind why we're getting to the trades. So those of you who are from our Telegram channel, I know a number of you are from the Telegram channel. You know, you just get the signals. You might not know why we're entering the trades, and because you don't know why we're entering the trades, you might not feel very confident, right? So looking here, you know, you actually see the reasons why we're entering the trades. So you're not only making money, you're also learning how to trade, and you also tell you when to get out of a trade. Take profit level 1 because momentum is slowing down, or take profit number 2 because MACD is crossing up. The different reasons behind why you want to get out of a trade. So you're not just left to yourself to hope and guess. We're actually guiding you through that whole process of whether to get out or take profit level 1, 2, or 3. Okay. With that, we also have weekly calls on Mondays. So Monday nights, we have a weekly call with me where we, you know, I open up my network to you, guiding with my speakers guiding you through how to build different sources of income for yourself, how to build that passive, how to build that active income. We have identified trades. We do guidance during those sessions on, where is it now? On Wednesday night. So tomorrow night, we do coaching sessions where we guide you through different aspects of how to trade better, trend, support, resistance, indicators, MACDs, patterns, chart patterns, guidance, pre-news, all that kind of stuff. It's all there, all recorded, so that you trade better, so that you trade more confidently, so that you make more money. Okay, LCMS Traders Club is a private group here on Facebook. So, you know, it is $49 a month to join, or $199 a year. I would say at 199 a year is less than $1 a day. Make sure you are taking your trading seriously, join and get all that benefit from there. With that said, let's look at the charts. Okay, so we are here on the Euro US dollar. I've been saying that looking at the Euro US on a daily time frame, we've been calling it for it to go up, up, up all the time. It's been following that brown line that I've been drawing. Right now, if you refer back to my previous video and also the videos I've been doing for our Traders Club members, I did say that it's going to come back down, test this 1.169192 level before possibly resuming that move upwards. Right now, it's testing that level. I do think that it might have a little bit more downward move to continue before that upward move. To look at it a bit closer, here's on the H4 time frame. Zoom in a little bit. Just grab a coffee. Third coffee for the day. All right, so on the H4 time frame, looking at it right now, I do think that we're going to see it sit, because remember that we're looking at the news, not a lot of heavy impact Euro news coming out. Not much US news coming out until later in the week on Friday, where we have that big change in retail sales number. So I do think that for the Euro US, we might see it sit a little bit across. Okay, we might see it sit a bit across, maybe possibly a bit downwards to test that support level further before that possible upward move that we can see. Okay, I might move that a little bit that way. Okay, so we might see that happen, sit across before an upward move, and I do hope that happens, because even at this point here, even at this current point here, you could be looking at an 80 pip stop loss for a possible 160 pip take profit. 1:2. Okay, you're risking 80 to make 160. Put it in the chat right now. Put it in the Zoom chat right now. Would you be happy? Would you be happy to take an 80 pip stop loss for 160 pip take profit? Come on, I want to see your response. Anybody? Anybody? Yes, 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 yes. Good stuff. Great. Great, great, great. Okay, good. Everyone's saying yes, everyone's saying nice. Some people say it's great. You would like that, but I would actually prefer it to be a little bit better. I don't want you taking an 80 pip stop loss. Okay, so there was a bit of a trick question there for you guys. This is the reason why I do hope that it's possibly going to trend down a little bit more, maybe towards the 1.1725 level. At this point, you can keep your stops quite tight, 40 to 50 pips, and still aim for the 170, 180 pip take profit. Okay, so at this point now, you can be looking at an 80 to 160 pip take profit level, 80 pip stop loss, or have a little patience, see whether it's going to retrace back down a little bit, test the 1.1692 level, have maybe 40, 50 pip stop loss at about that point, 40, 50 pip stop loss for a good 180 pip take profit, more than 1 to 3 risk reward levels. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to you on the Euro US. A little bit of patience. You can jump into a trade now, or let it retrace, test that support for the take profit at about 1.1880. Okay, 1.1880. That would be the key point, or 1.1, yeah, even 1.19. 1.19 would be a fantastic take profit level there. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you. Good stuff. All right, so now looking at the Euro Pound. Since we look at the Euro, let's look at the Euro Pound as well. So Euro US, we're looking at moving across some upside move. Moving across before an upside move, leading towards what we could see on the Euro Pound. We've seen the Euro Pound drop. Actually, I'll look at the H4 time frame. We've seen the Euro Pound drop. Okay, for two reasons. Two reasons why the Euro Pound has been dropping. One is because the Euro US has been moving downwards. We've been seeing that downward move on the Euro US. Two is we've been seeing some upside. Let me zoom in that one for you. Some upside move in the pound US dollar. So because of pound US dollar going up, euro US coming down, we've seen a very significant euro pound coming lower. Okay, but look at that. If you were on the call with me last week, we were drawing this brown line downwards on the euro pound. We said that it was possibly going to test this 0.9033 level. You know, at this point here, you could be looking at a 30 pip stop loss for a possible 30 pip, 40 pip take profit level. Okay, if you did jump into that trade, you would have been in the money right now. I think we were talking about this during the non-farm payroll analysis for the Traders Club members, all right? So that brown line is moved along that brown line nicely. Now, at this point, you know, we do think that if the Euro US is going to move up, we could see some retracement back up for the Euro pound. So bouncing off this 8973 level, possible some upside move, possibly testing the 9033 level again. But okay, that's a good 50 pip move upwards. If you wanted to jump into that trade, I would say, you know, stop loss at about maybe about 20 pips, take profit about 40 pips. Okay, risk reward of 1:2 again. But you know how I like to trade. I don't like to sit there and be too meddly with the trades. So at a 20 pip stop loss and a 40 pip take profit, I would actually say be a little bit more careful with that. Maybe look towards the Euro US, maybe look towards other currency pairs rather than meddle too much with the Euro pound at this point. Let it go back to that resistance level and possibly sell it back down, or let it go up to that resistance level and buy it straight back up further. Okay, that's more straightforward to trade. With that said, do a quick recap and then we'll have a look at it. The Kiwi yesterday, we said, you know, is still sitting at this support level of 6590, possibly still going to retest upwards, still waiting for that move to develop. Right now, a lot of questions you might be asking is it too late to jump into this trade? I think that it might still be quite relevant. 30 pip stop loss, 60 pip take profit, you know, something to consider. The Aussie US, we're still looking for the upside, hasn't had a real direction right now. Okay, so with that said, there are still a few other trades that you might be quite interested in. Do your own analysis. I hope that the euro does move according to how we planned it. Turn up tomorrow for pound US dollar. I do have a little bit of a different thing that I'll be talking about tomorrow. So make sure you turn up tomorrow and catch the additional instrument that I'll be analyzing tomorrow as well. Okay. So John, you want to take it back?
Sure. Yep, thanks Jin for the Euro analysis today. I'm just going to launch a last poll here, okay, to see how you find the session. Okay, so again, we run this session every day at 11 o'clock. Supposed to be a brief run through on the pair for the day. Okay, so we don't take up too much time. If you would like more details, we also do a lot more in the Traders Club. Okay, and for the members also, remember to tune in for the coaching session tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Okay, Jin, just before we end this session, we have a question from Sunil. Okay, when do we see the possible test of the support before the upward move that you mentioned earlier?
What do you mean by when do we see a possible test of support before it will go up? I think that it will probably not really test that support level. It's possibly going to sit across, go a little bit lower. It might happen today and possibly tomorrow because not a lot of news happening over these next couple of days. So, it might sit there a little bit before that move upwards. But with that said, it also depends on what kind of news we're seeing from the US. So far, they've been a little bit quiet in terms of the the coronavirus cases and any economic numbers coming from the US. So I do think that we're going to see it settle down a little bit before an upward move, maybe later into the week, Sunli. All right.
Yep. Okay. So just a small add-on to that is that I think the bias we have now is to buy after the bounce of support. So Sunil, don't worry. When the bounce would happen, we don't intend to sell it into the support anyway. So when we see that move, okay, we could be prepared to buy the bounce. Okay. So until then, like Jin said, not much news here. Let's just wait and see. So yep. Okay. Okay, Louis, we are ending anyway. So thanks everybody. Hope you guys trade well and trade safe. We see you again tomorrow morning.